R-O-N-D-O spells Rondo. Triple double trouble in the paint. What you jumping for? Who did it with the rock? I'm the best and I ain't gotta score, but test me if you wanna. Watch me drive the lane and hit the hole. I'm locked in, number 9 immortalized. You will never see another like me in your whole life. I hear the haters talk about who I am and what I am. The king of my position, I've accomplished what the others can't. Doing what I must to get the W. Never been a sucker, never scared, cause I'm living proof. I'm in a whole nother galaxy. Mathematically, naturally, my reality destroys a fantasy. I'm the floor general, caller of elusive plays, leaving suckers out.
R-O-N-D-O spells Rondo. Triple double trouble, not happening tonight. Vendell Harris,
song.
shout out, great song. We loved it, great music video. So, Rondo did not ball out tonight. Went 4 for 15.
He's not going to be my
field.
baller of the night. I don't think he's going to be yours.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what changes until part 3. But he went 4 for 15. Jeff Green went 2 for 14. Jared Solinger 2 for 12. Bradley 4 for 12. Bast 4 for 12. There's a pattern here. He shot 31% on 29 for 94 shooting. It was terrible.
This is not the first bad shooting night in recent memory.
Is that why they have such a bad
terribly
record?
again on, was it Sunday?
Yeah.
It was another 30. Was it another 30% shooting from the field game? It was terrible.
I mean, they've been doing it all year long.
They scored 80 points today. Sad.
On 94 shots.
Yeah.
They scored less points than field goal attempts
they
by
missed
14.
like 60-something shots, or 50-something shots.
Yeah.
That's rough. But yeah, Rondo, offensively not there. Still looks fine in the open floor. He's still shifty with the passing. He made some nice moves early in the game. I thought that he looked good. But yeah, the shot wasn't there. And we already know the terrible disaster of a minute we saw at the end of the game there, execution-wise.
The ending
Starting
was,
with Rondo.
Yeah, the ending was a disaster, and Stevens was near tears, basically, at the end there.
He looked a little teary-eyed.
But, you know, it started with Rondo. It started with Rondo losing the ball on the baseline, and then he tries to save it to Chris Johnson. And Johnson kind of falling, pressured, he just throws it away.
And it was just mayhem.
Yeah, it was absolutely mayhem.
Bodies on the floor.
And the thing is, next play down, they give up another fast break. This time Johnson is back there to try to pick up Dragic. He runs right past him. Yeah, he had no idea what was happening. And that's what happens when you have an undrafted rookie.
Do you think
as the guy closing out the game for you?
Do you think that Steven said he probably should have called a timeout after the Suns went up 5? Do you agree with that?
No question.
Yeah,
there's no question. They needed something to reorganize.
They were all out of sorts. There wasn't. He mentioned how they wanted to get back on transition. There was no. Half the players in the Suns didn't even come up on that last play. They were all waiting for the Celtics to come back, so there was no transition to be had there. I mean, you should have called the timeout, reset, try to drop a play, get it back to 2 or 3, and then play the foul game or whatever you do there.
Or Jeff Green could take a bad shot. I mean, either one.
He did. He still did that. Yeah, he did a very good job at that.
So the Celtics, their late game execution's not pretty. That's what you expect out of a
Chris
team.
Humphries.
Yeah. So he wasn't there to see the last play, so he wouldn't know. But
he was lucky.
I mean, this is what you expect out of a team in this position. But tonight was a night where they got so close. I mean, really the second half of the fourth quarter was kind of a back and forth there. They kept tying it up, and then just to implode like that is just so devastating for the team.
They went up. They were up by a good amount of points in for a minute. They were in a 13-3 run, I think it was, something along those lines. They came out hot in the fourth quarter. It was their game to lose at that point. They let the Suns chip away, and it goes back to the two anchors on that team, Bledsoe and Dragic. I mean, those guys, they've been carrying the Suns all year long, and it was Dragic when Bledsoe went down, and now Bledsoe's back. This is the second game back from the knee. Was it the knee?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a knee issue, knee injury, serious injury. He was out for a very long time. Came back on Wednesday, and now he looked fine tonight. He looked great, actually. Was it 20 points? No, sorry, 17 points, 10 rebounds from your guard. I mean, that's second game back. I mean, he's a guy that he's another restricted free agent, correct? And he was drafted right near Bradley, and he's definitely I'll tell you what, if you compare Bledsoe to Bradley, there's no second guessing what Bledsoe can do in this league. I mean, I think that's the definition of a guy who's about to cash in on his free agency deal, where Bradley, like we talked about in the last episode, the last series, there's a lot of questions there. You don't know what he's going to get. Teams are going to be very hesitant to give him any deal that they would jump at to give Bledsoe.
You know what? Segue time, because that is behind enemy lines. We're going to go into that right now.
Right.
I went behind enemy lines with Eric Bledsoe after the game, and that is exactly what he talked about. Let's hear from the man.
I was just gonna compete. You know, if the season didn't go right, I was gonna still come out here, and give 110%. You know, if I did, get the contract signed, I was still gonna play the same way.
Do you think you're having like the best year you can? Do you think you really showcase yourself and really establish your value? Is how you think it should be around the league?
I'm having a great season, but at the same time, I think I have to take it to another level. And as far as right now, I'm trying to get healthy again, back, in the swing of things with the team, and just like I said, just try to win every game we can.
What does the next level look like for you?
Who knows? Who knows? Right now, like I said, man, I'm focused on helping my teammates out and making the push for this playoffs. We're in this together.